Welcome to the inaugural Badcock Design Challenge. Creating a vignette in our stores is a way we can help the customer understand what their design, their mood, and the tone of their home's going to be. That's why it's so important, and that's the challenge we're going to give our 3 students here today, to create that perfect vignette for the customer's home. All right, gang, those are the rules. We're so excited to have you here. We're going to give each of you some time to walk around the store, get familiar with everything here at Badcock, and then once it starts, you each have an hour. Jarah, welcome to your challenge. So behind you, you have the Brook Lane sofa. So this is your anchor piece in your design vignette. This is the only piece in the entire store you have to use. Move it up against the wall, turn it sideways, do whatever you want, grab 1,300 different pieces from out the store. We got a couple gentlemen here from Badcock to help you pull things down and help you reset.
Have fun, enjoy, and start.
All right, leave that there for now. A lot of people don't have a vision or they can't picture what a space is gonna look like. That picture with the trees, can I have that one, please? So if you can give them an example of what the space can become, it kind of sells it for them.
So Gordon, what do you think about this sofa?
I think it's a great frame to start with. Perfectly classic, contemporary.
Nice and neutral.
Yeah, soft lines.
None of the colors are going to clash anywhere. So we designed that exclusively for Badcock, so you can find some things similar out there. Obviously, it's a track arm, it's a 3/3, but that's part of our private label collection, which we call Stanhope, which is named after our founder.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we've got a bunch of Stanhopes between living room, bedroom, even over in the mattress collection as well.
So when I first saw the Brook Lane couch, it wasn't what I expected, and the fact that it was a neutral color it really made designing the space easier because, you know, cream and whites, like they look very clean and they look very put together, and they're easy to accommodate with other colors, so.
It's a really great anchor piece because everything can be built off of it.
Yeah. I like the fabric. Would that be a performance?
It is, absolutely. We knew going a little bit lighter, we wanted to help mom and dad clean up after the kids.
I like the bohemian aesthetic. I like the open feeling. I like the bright light colors. It makes it airy. So I like the cooler colors like blues and greens. I don't normally work with the warmer colors like reds and oranges and yellows. Well, initially I really wanted to try something I wouldn't normally do or have done in the past for my projects. But walking around the store and getting to know what I'm working with, I don't know, I was just drawn to the cooler colors again, so I ran with it. Can I have that blue chair, please? Thank you.
I see some color coming. Got some color.
Looks like she's going to be using a teal as kind of one of her accent colors. Always classic.
With having kids, it can be very stressful and chaotic at times. Like you're always moving, you always have something going on. So to throw in the cooler colors, it kind of calms down. So blue is naturally calming. So that's why I'm always drawn to it, because I'm very stressed out half the time anyway. I just want a house to be a home. There's a difference. Do I want a table or do I want an ottoman? Can we do this last table? Thank you.
All right, she's got good grounding pieces.
There we go.
It's a great table.
I was about to say I like the translucency with the line.
Well, and I also like the dual finishes because it gives you a lot of options as to where you can go, so it doesn't all have to be a singular finish. Now, I'll be curious to see if she's just kind of creating a pile of potential items.
That's where I'd start.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'd bring too much in, and then I'd start to
curate.
remove.
So basically, I know what I want and what I don't want. I tried different pieces when I was putting them in there, and I knew if they worked or they didn't work. It's just kind of like being confident in what you know and what you don't know and what you want and what you don't want. Can we get that table there as like a nightstand? No, right here, the wood one, yeah. Let's do the right side, so this side. Thank you.
You always want to be cautious. That's actually a nightstand.
Yeah.
You don't want your end table to be too much higher. You really want it to be even or lower than your sofa arm. When you go too higher, then it becomes one of the focal points in the room.
I'm not crazy about that table there. Let's see. Can we put that table back? Thank you. What I really liked was the first piece that I picked was the canvas. So the canvas had multiple colors in it. It had yellows and blues and greens and neutrals. And it kind of set the space for the room. So then I could pick the carpet, which also brought out those colors.
Rug has the cool and warm tones because again, it goes with like the dual finish of the coffee table. It just allows so much more opportunity to not just be like one genre.
That's kind of how I do things. I just see it and then we'll try it out. Why not?
I hope she'll integrate some lighting and more than just say the painting and stuff. There's a lot of opportunity to.
Should be fully accessorized.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Can we use this table? Thank you. And then there's a lantern light right there. Yeah, can we use that?
I want her to realize it's not just about the sofa and this little portion.
It's the
this
whole room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put it backed up against the couch. Right, thank you. Perfect. Yeah, look that way. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. Can you that way a little bit? Good. Okay, thank you. I think I'll do that lamp. The gold one. Kind of pulls the yellow out. Let's see. Can we take that over there for the sofa table for now? Thank you.
I can't have a living room or family room in my home without a tray or two.
Nope, they're necessary.
Yeah.
This to add some texture. I'm gonna try something. Don't critique me yet. I took a risk with that glass tray that I used. I don't normally use trays, especially under lamps. So I wasn't sure how that was gonna look, and then I put it down and I liked it. I'm like, it actually is like the perfect size for the proportion of the room and everything like that. So I rolled with it and I hope it looked good to everybody. I guess I'm gonna use this end table too for the other side. Can we add that chair? Thank you.
We have another table. I was just sitting here, I'm like really stewing over that. We need weight on the other side of this.
We got 4 people in the living room here. You're gonna need tabletop storage and
Exactly.
surface area.
Can I have this ottoman? And then I'll bring this basket over. Thank you.
Oh, we got a poof.
Hey, listen, when in doubt, throw a couple in a room.
I'll tell you, those are always great.
Lifesaver. I spy a cream and gold vase over here, kind of, and I keep hoping, because now that she's introduced the gold, I would love for her to take away the rustic, like the piece in the middle.
There's a gold Yeah, but I don't know which size I want.
Oh, she spied.
There
we go.
She heard you.
Perfect. All right, now we're talking. All right. Let's see this. Bring it all. Just bring it all. Can we get this cabinet and put it on the right side against the wall on the picture? Yeah, that. Thank you.
Great piece.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a swivel lingerie chest
I saw that. I thought that was so smart.
as part of our private label.
It's an interesting option for a living room to provide storage for maybe games and things for families. We have just about 15 minutes to finalize and put everything exactly where you would like it to stay.
I'm gonna call it done.
All right.
Is that okay? If I do early?
Yeah, if you call, can't touch anything else.
I'm not touching it.
All right.
I'm calling it
Hey.
done.
Time has been called.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Jarah, you've completed your time with us here. And so we're anxious to see what you've come up with. We're anxious to hear your inspiration. And so your assignment was to put together a space for a family of 4. They enjoy spending time together. So tell us, how did you decide to do what you did? And tell us a little bit about what you've done.
I am drawn to the color blue. Blue's naturally a calming color, so I like to roll with that color. And then, of course, you pick like complementary colors to go with it. So the yellow on the carpet is kind of the same value as the blue, so it pulls it out and it goes well together. The neutral white couch complements everything. The gold in the bases and the candle holders will pull out the color of the yellow in the carpet. The color of the canvas really pulls all of this together, so it ties every color into it. I did adventure with the glass tray under the lamp. I liked it, so it worked, so I ran with it. There's plenty of storage, I feel like, for a family of 4. And
I think you did a great job bringing all the blues together. Blue's one of those colors you can go multi-tonal with, and they just seem to flow together. It even flows all the way up into the wall art with the green. So well done.
thank you.
We definitely picked up on you bringing in the warm and with the painting, but also we made note that we liked the coffee table because of the 2 tones.
Yeah.
So it gave more elements to keep bouncing off of, and it's not all flat when finished, which can be a little one-dimensional.
Right.
Never be afraid to use trays everywhere. We were talking about it at the
Yes.
table. They're functional, remotes, drinks, everything. So I love that you brought it in on top of the end table. It kind of breaks up the wood a little bit there. It's nice with the mirrored top as well.
With wood, you gotta be really careful with drinks too. So
Absolutely.
it
Certainly.
helps with
Absolutely.
stains and watermarks.
And tell me about your selection of this piece here, why you chose it, and the placement of it.
Okay, so I wanted something behind the couch because as you stand in front of it, it's kind of like a triangle. So you want to kind of draw your eye that way.
I think this was a good choice for the space. I think next time, this is something here that is kind of a
Yes.
we try not to ever do.
Yeah.
I think you could have flipped this,
Yes.
even though it's not intended, but it would be finished. So we really
Right.
always want to try to avoid ever having anything unfinished in our spaces.
Right.
Overall, I think it speaks well to your scale and proportion, and everything lines up very nicely.
Thank you.
What I like is we've got a hard edge. What do we do when we watch TV and everybody? But you've included this, and it's perfect. You get an extra seat, throw the kids on the beanbag and give the adults the seats, or
Right.
put my feet up. So I liked the element of this that you kept that in. I was a little worried you were gonna take it out for a second. I was like, no. So very happy to see that that stayed. And it gives texture, which is really nice.
Yes.
Well, Jarah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being so brave, being our first contestant here. You did a great job. The whole team is so thankful for you spending all your time with us today.
I was happy to be here, so
Wonderful.
thank you.
Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Very good.
Marie, welcome to the Design Challenge.
I kind of take a look to textures, colors, and even patterns. That helps me to connect things. It's kind of like a song. Whenever you're writing down a song, you're supposed to like have rhythm.
Ooh, we've got a completely different color scheme.
Oh, happy day.
I'll take this little right here.
Oh, it's not a chicken.